Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be teaching you guys the song The Suburbs by Arcade Fire. So this song I grew up on like when I was first introduced to alternative indie music, and then it got huge. I think that's how I first heard it on the radio, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. It's like rock, but not really. So yeah, so if you have heard of the song and you want to play it, awesome. I'll be helping you guys learn it, or if you don't know it, go check it out, and if you like it, then tune back in. So let's get started. Yeah, so you're gonna need a capo on the 2nd fret and your guitar in standard tuning. So E, A, D, G, B, and E. So once you get that tuned, and once you put your capo on the 2nd fret, we'll get started on the tab. So you're only going to need 5 chords for the whole song. They're super simple. There's only one minor chord, the rest are major chords. So let's get into it. You're gonna need the C major, and like you put your fingers like this for the C major, so it's gonna be one finger on the, gosh, I still don't remember the names of my strings, but hold on, E, A, D, G, B, E. The B string, a finger down there, E, A, D, a finger on the D string, 2nd fret, so a finger on the B string, 1st fret, finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and a finger on the A string, 3rd fret from the capo. And then you're going to be muting the top E string here, the thickest one, and you can do that with your thumb, or you can do it by moving your finger a little bit over, keeping that A string pressed against the fretboard, maybe like shifting it over to, I guess, have your nail or the meat of your finger kind of just hovering over it or by it to mute it. But I think what's easiest for me is just to wrap my thumb. So that's C major, everything else open, so we have the thinnest E string open, and the G string open, everything else is fingers on it, 3 fingers down on the fretboard. That is C major. A minor, we're just going to be shifting one finger up on the fretboard, so a finger still keeping it on the B string, 1st fret, and then you're keeping a finger down on the D string, 2nd fret from the capo, and now we're putting a finger down on the G string, 2nd fret from the capo, leaving the A string open and the thinnest E string open. And we're also muting this top thick E string, and A minor is going to sound like this. And then E, we're just shifting that same finger, so we're keeping the same finger, I guess, structure, and then moving it over of 1 up string. So like everything you move over 1 string. And so that means that you're just putting a finger down, still 3 fingers only. This time we're not muting the thickest E string. We're leaving the thickest E string, the B string, and the E string open. And so we're not muting anything, and we're putting a finger down on the A string, 2nd fret from the capo, a finger down on the D string, 2nd fret from the capo, and a finger on the G string, 2nd fret from the capo, and everything else open. This is E major. Then G major, still 3 fingers down, so you're just going to be having 3 fingers down on the fretboard at all times for the chords. So G major, we're going to have a finger down on the A string, 2nd fret from the capo, my bad, and then a finger down on the thinnest E string, 3rd fret from the capo, and a finger down on the thickest E string, 3rd fret from the capo, and then everything else open, so we're having the D, G, and B strings open. That's G. D major now is going to be muting the top E, thickest E, and the A string, and leaving the D string open. Then we're putting a finger down on the G string, 2nd fret from the capo, and a finger on the B string, 3rd fret from the capo, and a finger on the thinnest E string, the 2nd fret from the capo. So 3 fingers down here, muting the top 2, leaving the D string open. That's D major. So those are the only chords you're going to need for this song. let's get into it. So the strumming pattern is very simple once you get the hang of it. So it's just a 7 strum pattern for each chord, and the strum pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And so that's down 1, down, up 2, 3, down, up 4, 5, down, up 6, 7. So 7 strum pattern like that, and it's just gonna sound like down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then again down, down, up, down, up, down, up when you're switching to different chords. So if I'm switching, it's gonna be down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And so it's gonna be that 7 strum pattern for basically the entire song. You can do it like that. There's some parts where, like some parts of the chorus and some parts of the outro, that I like to shift it up a bit, so I'll let you guys know what I'm changing when I get there. But you can essentially roll with that strumming pattern for the entire song. But for the verses, you're keeping that strumming pattern. So for each single chord that you're playing, you're gonna have that 7 strum pattern. So the intro, you're doing C, A minor, E, and G, and you're repeating that twice for the intro. So it's gonna go like this, and remember you're just having that 7 strum pattern, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then the verse, you're gonna have that same C to A minor to E to G strumming pattern, and you're gonna have that same exact 7 strum pattern for each chord, and you're doing that chord progression 3 times. Yeah, so C, A minor, E to G 3 times in the verse 1. So let me just see. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay. So here we go, start with C, then to A, then A minor, then to E, then G, and then we go in the suburbs, so. In the suburbs I learned to drive, and you told me we'd never survive. Grab your mother's keys, we're leaving. Verse 2, we just jump right in, the same C to A minor to E to G. So I'll link the chords down below so you can see where I'm switching in the song when I'm switching. So like we start from C in the suburbs then at I switch to A minor, and then we play that out, and then that 7 strums out, and then we switch to E. I learned to drive, so that's 7 strums, and then G, and then play that thing out until you get to told, and then you switch to C. Told me we'd never survive, and then A minor, play that 7 strums out, and then switch to E, and then grab your mother's keys, play that 7 strum out, and then G, we're leaving, and then play the rest of the C, A minor, E, G, like little mini instrumental out with just the 7 strum pattern for each chord. Then you get to verse 2, and then here you hopefully have opened up the tab and you're following along which words I'm switching, but I'll just announce it. So first we're starting with C major, and it's you always seem so sure, and then A minor at sure, play that out again, and then E and G. So basically we're playing the A minors out in this song, like when we hit the end of the sentence, that 7 strums, and then you get to the E major and then start playing that with the words at the next sentence. That's how this verse goes. So yeah, let's get started. So you got C, again, just the C, A minor to E to G, and we're doing that 1, 2, 3, 4 times, that C to A minor to E to G pattern. And again, just 7 strums for each chord. So verse 2. You always seem so sure that one day we'd be fighting in a suburban war. got you, C major, seems so sure, A minor, and then E. That one day we'd be fighting in a suburban war, A minor, and then E again. Part of town against mine, G major against mine, and then I saw you standing on the opposite shore, A minor, but, and then E major by the time G first bombs fell. See, we were already A minor bored, E, we were already G already bored. Okay, so then we get to the chorus, and in the chorus we're just jumping to C major, and we're doing this time C to A minor to E, then D, and then we're repeating that and ending on the C majors. And keep that same strumming pattern, and that would sound like this. So if you open up the chords, you'll see where I'm switching. So from C to A minor to E to D. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling again. So there, after I did again, I jumped right into the interlude, which is just A minor, E, and G, just that 7-strum pattern for each chord. So that was how you can play it with a 7-strum pattern. You can also play it with, each chord has a 5-strum pattern, and you're just playing it a little bit slower to make up for the extra strums you would have if you did it the 7-strum pattern. So this is like adding, I think, the drumming part with it. I like that sound. And it's just down, 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 and up. So 4 down strums and 1 up strum as you're switching the next chord. So yeah, we're doing that 5-strum pattern, down, 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 up, for each chord until you get to the last C major. And there you start playing it that regular 7-strum pattern that we've been doing for the whole song. So that down, down, up, down, up, down, up goes like this. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling again. So then I included that 3-chord interlude right after that. After that C major that I started playing again with the 7-strum pattern. So right after the interlude of the A minor, E, and G, we go into verse 3. And it's the same 7-strum pattern for the verses, so that's down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And the same chord structure, so C to A minor to E to G. And we're doing that chord structure 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And at the end, yeah, we end on G. So we're just doing that 4 times, and we end on G, of that C, A minor, E, and then G. So it goes like this. Kids wanna be so hard, but in my dreams we're still screaming and running through the yard. And all of the walls that they built in the 70s finally fall. And all of the houses they built in the 70s finally fall. Meant nothing at all, meant nothing at all, it meant nothing. And then you go straight into the chorus. Again, you can do that same 7-strum pattern for each chord, or you can do that 5-strum that I taught you guys, down, 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 up for each chord into the last C major, where that one you just do a 7-strum, and you go into the interlude, the next chord after the chorus. And you're doing that interlude, and then the next verse with the same 7-strum pattern for each chord. So that, I'll just play the chorus with each version, and you guys will see which one you like and which one you guys can pick up the best and go with that. So here, it meant nothing. And again, it's the chorus is just C to A minor to E to D, and you're repeating that twice and then ending on the C major. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling. Sometimes chorus and the interlude, just straight through if you just want to run through the interlude. So you end on Into the Night at C major. And then the interlude is just A minor, E, G, C, and then A minor and E, G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 chords, and you're doing each chord 7 strum patterns. So A minor, E, G, C, and then A minor, E, G for the interlude. So now I'm going to do the chorus with that 5 strum pattern that I did. Down, 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 up for each chord until you hit the last C major, and you run with that C major 7 strum pattern and the same 7 strum pattern for the interlude that follows. So that goes. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling and into the chorus and interlude. Then we hit verse 4 and verse 5, which just have the same 7 strum pattern for each chord, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and the same C to A minor to E to G chord structure. So right after that interlude, we just jump right into the verse 4. So can you understand? Oh, I want a daughter while I'm still young. I want to hold her hand and show her some beauty before all this damage is done. But if it's too much to ask, if it's too much to ask, then send me a sign. And then we jump right into the verse 5, and it's that same C, A minor, E, G structure, and we're doing that 3 times. Again, 7 strums for each chord. And so we go right into it. So C major. Under the overpass, the parking lot, we're still waiting, it's already past. So move your feet from hot pavement and into the grass, 'cause it's already past, it's already past. And we jump into the chorus. So at the chorus, we're just doing C, A minor, E, D twice, and ending on that C again. So all the choruses are the same. The way that the chord structure is the same, and the strumming pattern is the same. You can switch it up, either the same 7 strum pattern all the way through, or you can do that 5 strum pattern for each chord until you hit the last C major and do that 7 strum pattern. Yeah, so let's just play through it. So here. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling. Sometimes I can't believe it, I'm moving past the feeling again. And then here we just jump right into the outro, and that's just the same 7 strum pattern for each chord. And then we can do a little variation towards the end, but let's just run through the first parts of the outro. So the first 2 sentences until we hit the 3rd sentence. And so that one is just going to be each chord, same 7 strum pattern. So we're just, this time we're going from A minor to E to D and then C, and then repeating A minor, E, D, C 3 times. And that's how this outro goes with the 7 strum pattern. For each chord, as we're going through the A minor, E, D, C, and we're doing that 3 times until we hit that next part of the outro, the second part of the outro, where I'm going to be telling you guys what I think would sound nice if you switch it up a bit. So here, everything's going to be 7 strums that I've been doing, that down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So we start at A minor. second part of the outro. Now we're doing that A minor E D C and then repeating that. And so if you follow along, you'll see where I'm going. And we're repeating that structure, a chord A minor E D C, 5 times. And so we go again here, A minor. Same 7 strum pattern for each one until we hit the last C major, and then we're doing that 10 strum pattern. Down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So that's how that 10 strum pattern would work. For C major, you can play the outro like this. In my dreams we're still screaming. We're still screaming. We're still screaming. That's how you could play the outro. So yeah, just play however you like, however you enjoy, and I hope that you like this tutorial. So if you liked it, please subscribe or give me a like or a comment in the comment section, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for staying with me. Can't wait to do more for you guys. So take care and have a beautiful day. Bye.